Hi everyone. Today I think one of the best days of my life ever. Like you guys don't understand how super exciting it is to be able to sit across my favorite optometrist ever, Dr. Melissa Barnett, friend, mentor, sister, all the above capsulated in one. How are you?
I am great because I got to meet you today in person. We've known each other for so many years, and it's such a highlight.
It's so crazy.
Such a highlight.
One thing that stands out the most about you is your passion for eye care. Where does that passion come from?
Well, I think eyecare is the best place to be
Okay.
because we have the opportunity to really help people in a significant way, and we can change their lives with all sorts of things. Contact lenses help them see better, feel better with dry eye, and you can provide them options to live better lives.
Well, when you're thinking of where the eye care industry is in the world right now, what advice would you have for young people who have entered the eye care industry and they're not sure how to place themselves or
Sure.
which direction to take, and they're like 2 to 3 years in practice, but they don't have a sense of purpose yet? What would you advise for them to do? Because you seem to have a clear sense of purpose and what your role is within the industry. So what advice would you have to that young person?
Well, I think it's really important to specialize and to
Okay.
be passionate about what you do.
Okay.
So I would tell this young person, and I've told a lot of people over the years, but really to find a focus and a passion. It could be low vision, it could be ocular disease, it could be myopia management, it could be contact lenses, it could be business in optometry, it could be any of the above, it could be industry.
Okay.
But really to focus and go all in. So learn everything about that subject, inside and out, and go out and meet people and introduce yourself to people, because it's a small world. As we're here in South Africa,
Absolutely,
right? It's
absolutely.
a small eye care world. And if you reach out to someone, you can go to practice and shadow them. I have many students and doctors who come shadow me. You can just make a friend online. You can make a friend in person. You go to a conference and talk to someone, but become passionate. And there's so many great resources in all the different areas within optometry. And just to focus on whatever the person's passionate about and loves to do.
You have achieved so much, you've accomplished so much in the industry, and yet you're still going on, you still want more, you still want to give more. Where does that come from? That sense of how I perceive you, it's as if you have an awareness of the responsibility that's on your shoulders, and you don't want to not do something about it. So where does that come from, and what do you currently do to harness it?
Well, first, I love learning.
Okay.
And so I love learning, and because I love learning, then I love teaching. And teaching, I come from a family of teachers and educators, parents, grandparents, cousins, everything. So I feel that's very natural to me. The teaching is very natural. But I love learning, and every time I lecture, I learn something. Every time I write, I learn something. And it's a continuous learning. But you are right. I feel like I'm at this point where I can give back. I have this opportunity to really elevate others within our profession, which is great. I have the opportunity to increase diversity within our profession. I can bring people and give them opportunities that they normally wouldn't get otherwise. And we need that for the future. And it's a super exciting time, right? We have so many new technologies and new pharmaceuticals and new contact lenses. It's a really exciting time in eye care. And to bring others in, and we can be collaborative and work together. And I'll say eye care, optometry, and ophthalmology. We can all work together to elevate the space, and I feel like it's a blessing to be able to do so.
South Africa is privileged right now to have you present here and not being virtually present, but you're physically here. What's your expectation for the conference as we wrap this up? What after this conference, what do you want people to leave with?
I want people to hopefully leave with some clinical pearls that they can bring back to practice. But even more importantly, to know that we're a small world and to connect and to talk and to have these conversations, not only here, but to continue the conversations so we can all learn and grow and elevate eye care together.
Wow, wow. We're never going to stop talking. This is just, I'm going to try and get as many pearls of wisdom as I possibly can from Dr. Melissa over the next few days, because the amount of knowledge, insight that she has pertaining to clinical excellence is really out of this world. So stay tuned for more content that you're going to be getting from her, and connect with her across all social media platforms. If there's one person that you definitely need to be connected with right now, it's Dr. Melissa Barnett. Cheers, everyone.
Thank you.